Hey, Shalom. We'll get started here in just a few moments. Alright. Hey, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto YAHAWAH, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Chakwadash. That's all praises to the Heavenly Father. His true name in Hebrew is YAHAWAH. In his son's name, who the world and they call Jesus Christ, real name in Hebrew is YAHAWASHI. Also give praises, honor, and glory unto the Habrakakwadash, the Holy Spirit, which is the force and entity that makes this edification possible. I want to say shalom to all you sincere-hearted Aki and YAHAWAH, that you brothers and few sincere sisters make your bodies a living sacrifice on a daily basis in this wicked and adulterous generation. I also want to give double honors to my beloved apostle and elder, Great Millstone, who taught me this truth and who ruled well. I'm the brother YAHAWAH here from the Great Millstone Dallas Camp. All right, coming back again through the spirit and power of YAHAWAH to do another lesson. And Lord's will, this lesson will be edifying unto the elect of the nation of Israel and glorifying unto the names of my power, YAHAWAH. All right, and it's going to briefly touch into, all right, the title of this lesson. It's got a video and an article I want to share, all right, with you, Akim and Alquath, all right, concerning these tariffs, all right, that Trump is, hitting these particular countries with, Canada, Mexico, China, and it's also threatened, particular members of the EU, all right, with these tariffs. And that right there, all right, that right there is going to bring forth even more division, as if they're not already divided, but it's going to bring forth even more division, okay, between the beast, all right, and the whore, pursuant to Revelation, the 17th chapter, in the book of Obadiah. All right, but as the title of the lesson says, it says, the dismantlement of America under disguise of America first. All right, and I put America first in quotations because that's, one of the slogans that, Donald J. Trump uses. Okay, America first. That's pretty much the stance that he, is being set up and portrayed to take, all right, by the wicked elite. You see, as, it doesn't matter whether it's, Democrats or Republicans, at the end of the day, the wicked elite, they want to dismantle America, all right? And it looks like they're going to use the right, okay, the so-called right, all right, the Republicans, to do so, as people thought it was going to be, done by the left, by the Dems, all right? But that goes to show you, all right, this man's witchcraft. You see, as people, they're especially these very patriotic, red-blooded Edomite Americans, all right, they're not expecting, all right, America, to be dismantled by, all right, their beloved Donald J. Trump. You see, they expected that to be through, Biden. But as Donald J. Trump is pretty much posed to be, a savior in the eyes of these people, okay, as an attempt on his life has happened, more than once. Okay, he says, I've been chosen, to do this, or I've been chosen to be in office, and, saying particular things along those lines. All right, in the eyes of these people, okay, he's looked at as some type of, Messiah figure, man. So it doesn't matter to these people what this man does, okay? Whatever he does, in their minds, he can do no wrong because he's Trump. He's Trump, for God's sake. All right? But I guarantee you, if Sleepy Joe, okay, was to slap tariffs and sanctions upon, okay, these other nations, just as Donald J. Trump is doing, oh boy, the whole world would be in an uproar. You see, the whole world would be in an uproar. All right, these red-blooded, Edomite patriotic Americans, they would be infuriated. Okay, if Biden was to slap on these tariffs, upon Canada and the EU and China and Mexico. You see, but since Donald J. Trump is doing it, ain't nothing wrong with it. You see why? Because he's looked at as a Messiah. He can do no wrong. So like I said, I just got a few videos. Well, I got one video and I got an article I want to share. All right, I also got a little information on ChatGPT I just wanted to read about, Okay, going into the tariffs, what they mean and how that's going to affect us. And even Trump has said that things are going to get. He said things are going to get tight. Okay, he said it's going to hurt for a little bit. You see, all right, and that's the message that we give. All right, the hopeful elect out there. No, it's going to hurt. All right, we're in the times of the straight gate, man. All right, 2 Ezra 7th chapter. You see, but Esau thinks, all right, that he's going to somehow be healed. All right, America's going to be healed. That everything's going to be revitalized underneath this fourth industrial revolution. All right, but that's not going to happen, man. All right, Babylon is going to sink, never to rise again, pursuant to Jeremiah the 51st chapter. But first, let me grab the meaning of this word dismantle real quick. Dismantle. And shalom to you, Akmal, tuning in. YAHAWASHI. All right, so this word dismantle, as the title of the lesson says, the dismantlement of America under disguise of America first. All right, so this word dismantle, because this is what's happening. All right, this is complete witchcraft happening, man. See, people thought this was going to happen on the left, all right, by the Democrats, by Sleepy Joe, all right, which they had their part in it. All these former presidents, and regimes, no matter what, who was in office, they all had their part and their time to play, in the dismantlement of America. But hey, we believe that Donald J. Trump going to wrap this thing up, man, through the spirit and power of YAHAWASHI. Lord willing, man. All right, Abaratazah, is going to happen during this man's tenure. But see, this goes into prophecy, Revelation the 13th chapter, how he had two horns like a lamb. He had two horns like a lamb, meaning he came meek and docile. Came, he was, in the sight of the public as if, he's here to help you. You see, I'm here for America first. It sounds good. And it has these people deceived, man. That's why there's no fucking uproar about these terrorists. Bro, if I was an Edomite living in America, I would be fucking livid right now. I would be livid. One, I would be livid because of the so-called deportations. Do you not know how much that's hurting the economy and will continue to hurt the economy? These in the trenches jobs, that these fat ass Babylonians, will never do. Well, who do you think do them? Our Northern Kingdom brothers and sisters, man. All right, the Latino tribes, you see? So that's hurting the economy. Plus, these tariffs that's just been slapped upon these countries, I believe this past Saturday, which we're about to start feeling the effects of that very soon. You see, so I'll be livid, man. All right, but going back to what I quoted earlier, Revelation the 13th chapter, how it says he had two horns like a lamb, but he spake as a dragon. Now we're about to see, all right, these more draconian laws and legislations, all right, being enacted, man. See, why do you think this nigga came in full force? Declare a national emergency. Why? So these particular laws and legislations can be executed quicker, man. He signed off on them, or at least so-called sign off on them, because they've already been prescribed, all right, already been in the books, all right, but has given the illusion as if he's signing these particular things into play, all right, so it could just be fulfilled quicker, underneath this national emergency, man. So shit is really, ultimately, this is really the Lord, man. This is the Lord keeping his promise. He says he's going to have to speed up these days for the elect's sake, man. All right. So everything is moving swiftly. All right. Operation Warp Speed. All right. It's all for the elect's sake. All right. So this word dismantle, Google definition, it says to take a machine or structure to pieces. Right. This structure. All right. The Edomite structure. Revelation the 13th chapter. That structure, man. Starting during the time of the Greeks. All right. Then the Romans. All right. Now we're in the revised Roman Empire. And the Lord's going to use, all right, Esau's own counterpart, all right, the modern day Medes, which are the Russians, all right, to totally, ultimately dismantle this place physically, man. You see? So some similar words for dismantle. It says to take apart, pull apart, deconstruct. All right, D means to take away. All right, struct is structure. So the structure of this place is being taken away. Loss of jobs. AI is coming for your jobs. I believe they said like over 60 to 75%, of these Babylonian jobs is going to be taken and ran over by AI. All right, their deconstruction, the pillars of society, man. You see, they got AI teachers and, you know, chat bots, you know, like, yo, no work for Egypt, man. Prophecies are, bro, it's becoming easier and easier to prophesy right now, you know. Like, there's so much to talk about, like, it's not even funny, man. Like, and that's why the Lord asked a rhetorical question in Amos, the 3rd chapter. The Lord has spoken, who can yet prophesy, man? Okay, these prophecies are literally popping off the page, you see, and we see it happening, man. All right, so those of us, you know, that truly, okay, are believers and profess, okay, YAHAWASHI, all right, this is the time to be on point and stay on point. But some more similar words for this word, dismantle, is deconstruct, to break up. Check this out: pull down or tear down. Pull down or to tear down. What does that make you think of? Let's grab this right here in Luke, the 12th chapter, concerning that rich man. What did he say? This is what Esau's doing right now, man. Because someone may ask the question, okay, well, why is he so hell-bent, okay, to destroy his own kingdom if he wants to last forever? Well, this is why. This is why, man. This is the book of Luke, chapter 12, and this is a parable Yahawashi gave. It's a parable and a prophecy. This is Luke 12 and verse 16. It says, let's see. We'll start right here, verse 16. And it says, and he spake a parable unto them, talking about his disciples. It says, saying, the ground of a certain rich man brought forth plentifully. That's right. And in the spirit, who's this rich man? Okay, that had a ground that brought forth plentifully unto him. Esau, man. Going back to the birthright. All right, or this time of his little blessing, Genesis 27 and verse 39, how he's going to have the fatness of the earth and the dew of heaven. You see? It says, the ground of a certain rich man brought forth plentifully. And he thought within himself, saying, what shall I do? Because I have no room where to bestow my fruits. So he's just heaping unto himself, you know, more and more, all right, precious resources of the earth. All right, the people. You read the book of Habakkuk, the 1st chapter, speaks about how he does sacrifice unto his net, okay, as he heaps unto himself nation after nation after nation, man. You see? And pulls down their strongholds. This is what Esau literally doing in real time. As people think that the American economy, okay, is fucked up, which it is, but the elites, they're profiting off of this. This whole endeavor to the 4th industrial revolution, the wealthier are getting wealthier, man. Esau, bro, he is getting so fucking wealthy, bro, it's not even funny, man. So he's thinking within himself, damn, what am I going to do with all this, right? I got to turn around and build a new structure, a new infrastructure, all right, in order to really consolidate all these so-called riches I have. So let's continue to read verse 17. And he thought within himself, saying, what shall I do? Because I have no room where to bestow my fruits. And he said, this will I do. I will pull down my barns and build greater. Sound familiar? Build back better. Make America great again. But in order to build back, as we're reading right here, this rich man, okay, in order for him to bestow all his fruits, okay, he has so much right now, he can't really fit it, okay, into this current economic infrastructure and all these, ultimately this whole structure that he set up, he can't fit it. So he's in the spirit of consolidating everything, simultaneously tearing down or deconstructing, all right, his current infrastructure. So this leads us back to that word dismantle. One of the similar words was pull down or tear down. Exactly what we're reading right here in Luke 12. In verse 18 it says, and he said, this will I do. I will pull down or dismantle, all right, my barns. See, we're looking at this happen in real time. This is a parable Yahawashi gave, a parable and a prophecy, man, concerning what Esau's doing, because he's a rich man. It says, this will I do. I will pull down my barns and build greater. So he's building a new infrastructure. He has to tear out the old infrastructure, okay, and come back to build better. And it's being done under the guise of America first. You see, so it's complete witchcraft is happening right now. People cannot see that, yo, this man's really deconstructing this whole system. But they've been so enchanted that they just think that Trump is here to heal, okay, the current system. He's not here to dismantle it. That's what these people think. But those of us who understand prophecy, we're looking at this and like, man, this shit is weak as hell. Esau's tacky as hell, bro. You see? Because we're not enchanted. We can see clearly what he's doing. As we're reading right here in Luke the 12th chapter, this is what he's doing. He's pulling it down, and he thinks he's going to come back and build better. What does Malachi 1 and 4 say? The Lord of hosts is going to tear down now. You see? So let's continue to read Luke 12 and 18. And he said, this will I do. I will pull down my barns and build greater. And there will I bestow all my fruits and my goods. And I will say to my soul, soul, thou hast much goods laid up for many years. Right? Because they think that their dwelling place is going to last forever. It says, and let me get this in Habakkuk. Habakkuk 2 and 9. Habakkuk 2 and 9 is another heavy chapter, man, concerning this current these current endeavors that the wicked elite are doing right now, this system that they have set up. Habakkuk 2 and 9 in the NLT. Let's start at verse 8. Because you have plundered many nations, now all the survivors will plunder you. You committed murder throughout the countryside and filled the towns with violence. And this is how this man has built, okay, his whole structure, built his kingdom off of rape, robbery, murder, and bloodshed, man. Verse 9, what sorrow awaits you who build big houses with money gained dishonestly? You believe your wealth will buy security, putting your family's nest beyond the reach of danger. See, this is what we're reading right here in Luke the 12th chapter. See? So let's continue to read Luke 12 and 19. And I will say to my soul, soul, thou hast much goods laid up for many years. Take thine ease, eat and drink and be merry. See, the elites, they want to do this. All the while, they want to feed you, okay, bugs. You will own nothing to be happy. See, as they get wealthier and wealthier, man. As this so-called middle class is just being completely, all right, dried up right now. It's becoming, you know, smaller and smaller, especially in the next few upcoming, you know, weeks and months. Okay, with all these tariffs, man, the main ones is going to really feel the crunch. Of course, the poor, all right, but the middle class, you see, and the lower rich class, you know, they're gonna really feel the squeeze. All right, because we're about to get some information here concerning, you know, Canada. All right, some of their most, you know, exported goods that we receive, you know, and it's going to directly affect us. Going to the gas prices, you know, of course, food, you know, you know, the auto industry, the automobile industry. You see? So, like I said earlier, man, if I was an Edomite in this kingdom, bro, I would be fucking livid, man. But ain't nobody saying nothing. Why? Because, all right, they're under a spell right now. See, because in their eyes, Trump can do no wrong. He could put these tariffs upon these nations, but they think that it's for America first. But if Biden was to have done the same thing, oh boy, it'll be protests all over the goddamn streets, man. See? But it's literally quiet, bro. Like, I mean, you may hear a few people talk about it, you know, but even a lot of these, you know, so-called truthers, man, like, I haven't heard much of them say anything about it, man. But best believe it's about to shake up a lot of shit very soon, in the next few upcoming days, weeks, you see? So let's see, we'll finish that on Luke 12. Luke 12 and 20, it says, but the Most High said unto him, thou fool, this night will I, so like it, this night thy soul shall be required of thee. Then who shall those things be which thou hast provided? So the Lord's going to bring this man down, okay, in an instant. All right, Job, the 20th chapter. He's not going to be able to savor that which he devoured. The Lord's going to have him to cast it out of his bowels, man. See, as soon as he thinks he's about to truly, okay, you know, set up everything, all right, it's going to look like he's winning for a little bit, but the Lord's going to cast it out, man. Cast him out of power. So I want to get this real quick and bear with it. Let me pull it up. There's a few things I was looking at. Yep, here we go. Let me play this. Where's that video at? I believe it's this one. Here we go. I'm gonna first play this video, then I'm gonna read this article. So This was off of newsbreak.com. I'm about to show the screen here in a second. Let me turn my volume up. And it says, for tariffs, it says Canada plans to retaliate and prices may go up. So here we go. Let me show the screen.
Both Canada and Mexico are promising to retaliate, and that could lead to even higher tariffs from the U.S.
So like if somebody was just trying to call me. Let me make sure it didn't fuck up my audio. Bro, it never fucking fails. Every time I do a video, bro. Give me 1 second. Let me check this. Barber shop, maybe if one of you brothers can let me know everything sounds good. I think we're good. Barber shop, maybe if one of you. Yeah, there we go. All right, so yeah, let's go back to this video.
We may have short-term a little pain.
Yeah,
The president imposed, and both Canada and Mexico are promising to retaliate, and that could lead to even higher tariffs from the U.S. That beeping sound could soon be costing you more, a possibility that President Trump acknowledged last night as he returned to Washington.
We may have short-term a little pain.
The president imposing steep new tariffs on our large...
You heard that? He says we may have short-term, a little pain. Yeah, bro, it's going to be a lot of pain. It's not going to be short-term either. It's not going to be short-term. It's here to stay. All right, this pain is here to stay. All right, this is you people's judgments. And we're going to be in the midst of it. All right, we're going to feel the crunch. All right, I'll be sitting up here lying to myself and to you, YAHAWAH. Okay, if I was to say that we're not going to feel it, no, we're going to feel it. YAHAWASHI told us we're going to feel it, man. All right, behold, victuals shall be so good, cheap upon the earth, then they shall think themselves to be in good case. All right, now we do believe and have faith that the Lord going to continue to feed us. All right, give us, provision. Okay, give us that food, that water. All right, he says, my servant shall eat, my servant shall drink. But we're going to feel it. All right, we got to go through this testing process as well. But you people out there in the world, okay, you wicked ass niggas, all right, you wicked ass women, and all you people, man, you heathens and you wicked 2/3. All right, y'all going to feel it, man. All right, y'all going to really feel it. This is Ezekiel 7 and verse 5. It says, thus saith the Lord YAHAWASHI, and evil and only evil, behold, is come. See? So only evil is come, and it's not going to, the Lord's not going to take it out of the earth, all right, until he's accomplished his purposes. 2nd Ezra chapter 14 real quick, and we're going to go back to that video. I don't want this to be too long. 2nd Ezra 14 and verse 16, it says, for yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter. For look how much the world shall be weaker through age, so much the more shall evils increase upon them that dwell therein. That's right, man. So it's only going to get, okay, tighter and tighter. Okay, it's going to be more and more evils. All right, so don't let Trump sit up
trading
here.
Partner.
So like, don't let Trump sit up here and lie to you. All right, telling you it's just going to be for a little bit. No, it's here to stay. All right, this is what we've been prophesying of. Jeremiah 28 and 8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old have prophesied both against many kingdoms and great countries against concerning war, pestilence, evil, and plague, man. All right, and famine.
Canada, Mexico, and China. It's to stop the flow of fentanyl and illegal immigrants, he says, but it drew a warning from Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, who promised to retaliate.
Tariffs against Canada will put your jobs at risk.
See that?
Potentially shutting down American auto assembly plants and other manufacturing facilities.
The tariffs...
So why ain't nobody saying nothing? Okay, these red-blooded Edomites, bro, they chill. But once again, it's because Trump doing it. All right, and he promised them that he gonna bring the golden age back. You see? So they believe this nigga, bro, and they're gonna be so, bro. That's why it's gonna be, like it says in Job the 18th chapter, every hand of the wicked shall be upon him. When you go into that word wicked, it's imal, which means, okay, the common everyday laborer. Okay, so these common, everyday, hard-working Edomites, all right, once they find out they've been bamboozled and lied to, yo, it's gonna be blood out here, man, as their precious sweet little America, okay, has gone down the drain. And they know that their politicians have lied to them, Because Trump is pretty much like their last option. And if he don't come through, which he's not, yo, it's going to be a brawl for an all. And you niggas better stay out these Edomites' way, too. Let me play some more. Damn. Give me 1 second. Now I'm going to play. Let's see here. Bear with me.
And now, both Canada and Mexico are promising to retaliate, and that could lead
and other manufacturing facilities.
The tariffs could hit everything from food and vehicles to oil and cosmetics. And Democrats say Americans will soon feel it.
Let's just take Super Bowl Sunday, okay? It's going to affect beer.
Bread and circuses.
Most of it, Corona.
And that's when it's going to really hit these people, once it starts to affect their bread and circuses. Because right now, they don't give a damn. They can still go and get their little beers and, 6-packs, 12-packs, and go get some Wendy's, Whataburger, Popeyes, and, all those things are still, a little high. They can still afford it. But shit's going to really start to hit home, okay, with these bread and circuses, man. They're not going to be able to enjoy their little comforts that they've been enjoying for all this time.
Here comes from Mexico. It's going to affect your guac. Because what is guacamole made of? Avocados, both from Mexico.
We have to fight smarter.
The premier of British Columbia is promising to go after liquor produced specifically in red states. This is something, though, that the president promised to do again and again out on the campaign trail, and he says the pain will be temporary.
But long term, the United States has been ripped off by virtually every country in the world. We have deficits with almost every country.
It's not clear when we would see prices go up as a result of these tariffs, and we're still waiting to hear how China is going to respond.
Yeah, and China will respond, okay? And goddamn, pretty much everything that we get and have over here in Babylon comes from China. So, yeah, man, it's about to get ugly out here. It's about, things about to get tighter, Hey, but the water YAHAWASHI for this brotherhood, all right, for joining us into the body. When you read through the book of Acts, you see there's a great dearth in the land, all right, but we made all things common back then, okay, the believers, all right, we set all of our goods, we set forth, particular, tithes and offerings and set it forth at the apostles' feet, okay, back then, and the believers were good. That's why the Lord is gathering us together right now. Zephaniah 2:1. Gather yourselves together, O nation not desired, man. Okay, so, but these people out here in the world, man, they're fucked. You see? Bro, this is the worst time to be outside the congregation of YAHAWASHI, man. All right? You got the president himself telling you, yes, it's gonna sting, it's gonna hurt. But ain't nobody batting an eye. Okay, hey, expect to see gas prices shoot through the roof. I remember a few years ago out here in Texas, man, gas shit was damn near $6 a gallon for regular, And I'm sure on the West Coast it was damn near $10, $11, $12, I'm sure. Because it's usually generally like $6 out there on average. But out here in DFW area, in the Midwest, man, anything really over like shit, $2.50, $2.75 is kind of like, all right, but back then, about a few years ago, I remember it was like damn near $6 a gallon. But expect that to come again, man. You see? And these people are already fucking broke, And then all these massive job layoffs with AI and, yeah, boy, it's about to get ugly out here. See, but I got a little information I want to read concerning these tariffs. Just in case, a few Aquaf may not be, too familiar with, the dynamics of how tariffs work. So I just pulled up a little information off of ChatGPT. All right. And I typed in, what did I type in? The effects of tariffs or something along those lines. But it says placing tariffs on other countries can hurt you in several ways, both as a consumer and as part of the overall economy. And Trump knows that, all right? He's a businessman. He knows how shit works, you see? And he knows what he's doing. He's not dumb, all right? This nigga ain't dumb, see? But once again, he's dismantling America. He's dismantling America, okay, as he's taking orders from the wicked elites, All right, but he's doing it under the banner of America First. Okay, the golden age, make America great again, and that's that witchcraft we've been talking about, man. See, so it says number one, higher prices for consumers. See, that's number one. All right, who's the consumers? We are. All right, America is the number one, okay, consuming country in the world, man. So when these people's comforts, that's why he brought up the Super Bowl for an example. All right, talking about you know, you getting your Corona beer and your guacamole, you know, it's gonna hurt. You know, you're gonna be paying higher prices. Listen, that's when it's gonna hit these people, man. That's when shit's gonna click. But right now, ain't nobody talking about it. You see? But just give it a few weeks. You know, if weeks, we may start to really see shit, okay, pick up, you know, price wise, that is, by the end of this week, you know, next week. But definitely, I would say a few weeks, you know, that's when it's going to really hit home. It says, number one, higher prices for consumers. Tariffs are essentially taxes on imported goods. When a government places tariffs on products from other countries, the cost of these goods rises. Companies that import these goods typically pass the extra cost to consumers. See, so they're not really taking a loss. What they do, all right, they just balance that. They just balance that out, okay, by making you pay more for it. So it says, meaning you end up paying. See, there you go. Meaning you end up paying more for everyday products like electronics, clothing, and food. Number two, retaliation from other countries. When one country imposes tariffs, which America just did, okay, under Trump, the affected countries often respond with their own tariffs on exported goods. So really, it's like you shooting your own self in the foot. But when you have, okay, politicians who don't give a fuck about their citizens, they're going to do it anyway. But once again, with Trump in office and he's looked at as a savior, as a messiah figure, people not saying nothing about it. See? But once again, if Biden was to have done the same thing, everybody would be in a world of uproar right now. They'll be out there with Issachar protesting. So it says, if your country exports products like agricultural goods, automobiles, or technology, foreign governments may impose tariffs that make them more expensive and less competitive in global markets. This can hurt businesses and lead to, check this out, to job losses in industries that rely on exports. All right, we just heard, who was that? Justin Trudeau. All right, the Prime Minister of Canada, he literally just said that. All right, automobile plants are going to start shutting down. You're going to have a lot of job losses. And he was talking about right here in America. You see? So, yeah, man. You people about to fucking lose, man. Number three, increased costs for businesses. Many businesses rely on imported materials and components. Tariffs make these inputs more expensive, increasing production costs. Companies may then have to raise prices, hurting consumers, absorb the costs, reducing profits, cut costs elsewhere, potentially leading to layoffs. See? And once again, we're going to be affected by these things. We got to keep it real. See? This is all a part of it. This is the rites of passage into the kingdom of heaven. Acts 14:22. For we must through much tribulation enter to the kingdom of heaven. See? But we shouldn't really give a damn. All right, because we're already dead to this place, or at least you should be. All right, we should already be dead to this place, man. All right, waiting for, you know, our real life to come upon YAHAWASHI's arrival, man, as it says in the book of Colossians, the 3rd chapter. That's what we waiting on, man. This place got to go by any means necessary. Number 5, number 4, economic slowdown. When tariffs disrupt trade, businesses may scale back investment, hiring, and production. And all these major CEOs, okay, of these companies, this is why a lot of these you know, big industries and big companies been closing down. Okay, you know, Macy's, you know, Party Central, all these particular stores, CVS, Walgreens, you know, all their branches all across, you know, the United States, you know, O'Reilly's, AutoZone, you know, I'm just naming a few. Of course, Sears, they've been out, you know. All these malls been shutting down. See, a lot of branches of the banks, because they've been seeing that a major economic slowdown was going to come even before Trump came into office. But this man, he's about to put the cherry on the top, man. All right, number 4, it says when tariffs disrupt trade, businesses may scale back investment, hiring, and production. All right, As we quoted earlier, Isaiah the 19th chapter, there shall be no work for Egypt. No work for Egypt. All right, it's getting harder and harder, okay, to find jobs, you know. And I'm gonna give y'all the same advice, okay. Our elders, well, the Apostle Rakah and our elders out here in Great Millstone, Dallas, all right, told our congregation, told us brothers, man, if you got you a job right now, hold that mug, okay. Don't be this the worst time to be try to job hunting, you know, try to job hunt, you know, get something else. No, settle down, okay. It's case by case. You know, every brother's and sister situation is different. But to the best of your ability, man, just be content. If you got you something good, just stick with it, because ain't nobody fucking hiring like that, man. You know, this economy is not it is not coming back. And we're reading it right here. We're going through the current events right now, and we're bringing it out with biblical prophecy. So this is a part of using wisdom, you know. So it says this can slow economic growth, leading to fewer jobs and lower wages. Number 5, less choice and lower quality. Tariffs can limit the variety of goods available in the market. If cheaper or higher quality foreign alternatives become too expensive due to tariffs, consumers may have fewer choices and be forced to buy lower quality or more expensive domestic options. Number 6, potential for inflation. If tariffs significantly increase prices across multiple sectors, they can contribute to overall inflation. And that's exactly what they want. This is exactly what they're looking for, man. Okay, they want to hyperinflate this mug through the fucking roof just so they could come back with the solution. Okay, this digital, okay, economic infrastructure. It's already in the books, man. All right, it's already here. It's what all these W to the E to the F council's been about. All right, and Trump has the perfect cabinet. Before he even came to the office, all right, he already selected his cabinet. You know, got Dr. Oz, which he was promoting the micro C-hip a few years ago. Got Elon Musty. Okay, this is gonna be your AI tech dude. All right, you got all these other individuals, man, that's down and that's on board, okay, for the elites bidding. So we're just literally looking at, okay, through prophecy, we're looking at, okay, the checklist, the procedure, okay, standard of operation, SOIs, if you will, of how they're doing this, man. And we're so blessed. Yo, we are truly blessed to really see what's happening, because these people don't see it, man. They are really under a spell. They really think that by Trump doing this, he's bringing the golden age here to America. America first. Drill, baby, drill. All right. This is why he said drill, baby, drill. Because why? He knew he was going to put tariffs on fucking Canada. All right. Which, let me show you this. Let me show you this real quick. Let's see real quick. And I thought I had it. Let me Google it right here. Let me type in what all. No, I'm gonna type in main things that USA gets from Canada. Let's see something. All right, it says Canada accounts for 51% of total US imports. That's over half, bro. Yo. Boy, it's about to get bad out here, man. It says Canada accounts for 51% of total US imports of energy. All right, energy. Okay, your diesel, your crude oil, which they turn that into gasoline. You see? So gas prices about to go through the roof, man. It says 38% of forestry and wood products, which the main, sector for that is what? Okay, construction. So the housing, industry is about to, take a standstill. All right, because of this. Also because they deporting Jake out the country, man. You see? That's another reason why the economy is about to suffer so bad, man. See? As if it's already hasn't, but it's really about to plummet. But once again, it's all by design. Order ARCHAEOLOGY. See? And they got the perfect puppet. It says in 17% of metals and minerals. Yeah, those metals go to your car parts. All right, so the auto industry is about to be greatly affected. Car prices going to go through the roof. See? So let's go back. Let's finish out this this deal here from ChatGPT. It says number 6, potential for inflation. It says if tariffs significantly increase prices across multiple sectors, they can contribute to overall inflation. This means the cost of living rises, making it harder for people to afford basic goods and services, man. All right, it says number 7, diplomatic and political strains. Tariffs can strain relationships between countries. See? All right, and what did Trump say? All right, concerning EU. Check this out. I'm gonna show you real quick. Let me show the screen. I want y'all to see it. This is off of a Twitter post. All right, you see what it says? Trump says, "Am I going to impose tariffs on the European Union? Do you want the truthful answer or the political answer?" And the reporter responded, says, "The truthful answer." And Trump says, "Absolutely. Absolutely." So yeah, man. All right, the beast is going to hate the whore too. All right, Revelation 17. So this place is divided. All right, the economy is through. You got the president himself say it's going to be, you're going to feel some pain. All right. This is what we've been praying for, bro. Hey, listen, our faith, what we believe in, we need all holy hell to break loose. That's the only way, okay, everything we promise and hope in can come to pass. We need pure holy hell to come. You see? Hey, this is why we have a strange faith, man. Like as the Apostle Peter says, those of you who have obtained like precious faith with us. Precious means rare. We have a rare faith. Whose else faith, banks on, okay, the economy and society around them to collapse. You see? Not Christians, okay? Not atheists, not, any of these other religions. No, ours do, man, because, okay, we're ready to live. This world was created for many, but the world to come is for few. We're waiting for the world to come so we could live, man. All right, Abaratazah, man. We'll be a part of that first resurrection, that first dominion. You see? But let me continue to read here. Let's finish this out. Like I said, I don't want this to be too long, so we have 42 minutes. Yeah, I'll wrap it up soon. Number 7, it says diplomatic and political strains. Tariffs can strain relationships between countries, all right? Especially the EU, man. And that's that snare that the Lord laid, all right, for Babylon when you read Jeremiah the 50th chapter. Let's get this real quick in Obadiah. It's in a few places in scriptures. All right, Obadiah, Jeremiah, Revelation 17 and 15. I want to get this in Obadiah. And every time we bring out the book of Obadiah, man, we're reading Esau's obituary. Yep. That's why Hokab Malone hates it. He hates for us to bring out Obadiah. Because we're reading this nigga his obituary. See? Why are you so-called alive? We're telling you how you're going to die. See? That's that dreadful sound in his ears, man. All right, so this is Obadiah 1. And Obadiah 1. And I believe it's 7. Is it 7? Yep. Verse 7 in the NOT. It says, all your allies will turn against you. All right, NATO, the EU. All right. It says they will help to chase you from your land. They will promise you peace while plotting to deceive and destroy you. Your trusted friends will set traps for you, and you won't even know about it. See? Because America, especially with this Trump regime, man. Okay, there's some fucking bullies, man. Like it says in Jeremiah the 50th chapter, the hammer of the earth. See, and they treat their allies like shit. Like, how are you gonna put tariffs on your own allies, man? You see? And Trump, EU remembers what Trump said about him in his last tenure. He pretty much said how they don't, hold their weight. They don't pay their dues to America, man. You see? And now he's talking about hitting them with tariffs. And EU responded back. This is what they said. Let me show you real quick. This is what they said. This is off of endtimeheadlines.org. They just put this up today. So you see how prophecy is speaking, man? Prophecy is speaking loud and clear. So where are you other camps at, man? Okay, where you at? Where you at on your watch post, man? These niggas sleep on their watch post, man. They drunk, you see? Chasing box. Like, come on, bro. Hey, you gotta stay up, man. You gotta look around. Blow the horn. Where you at? They're dumb dogs. They can't reprove. They should be speaking about these things, man. All right, but this is endtimeheadlines.org. I'll show you real quick. It says EU warns Trump that it will not be bullied and will retaliate over tariffs. See, so this is all going to lead up, okay, to the beast hating the whore and burning her flesh with fire, man. Shooting missiles upon this place. It says the EU has warned Donald Duck is ready to retaliate against hurtful tariffs as the U.S. president kickstarted a global trade war. See, global trade war. That's what's happening right now. Before actual missiles are being shot, okay, you have things called currency wars, trade wars, which that's World War III right there. World War III just doesn't, start with, fucking missiles just flying everywhere. No, it's a build up to things, man. And once again, we're already in World War III. It's just a build up. You see? Like, yo, we here. It's a trade war going on. But how many people you think is truly, okay, aware of this? You still got niggas on podcasts, okay, talking about what women love, what women hate. Oh man, she cheated on me. Man, nigga, grow up, bro. Yo, we are at the end of the end, bro. You see? Niggas still taking bitches out on dates. And brothers, we was talking about this in the chat earlier, man. Like, you still got niggas taking bitches out on dates, bro. Like, yo, we're in World War III. You see? Man. So it says European leaders, including Olaf Scholz, the German chancellor, warned that the EU had its own courses of action. See? After the new president said the bloc had treated the U.S. terribly and would be next in line for tariffs after Canada, China, and Mexico. It comes as Keir Starmer is set to be the UK's first prime minister to attend an EU summit since Brexit, when he travels to Brussels on next Monday as part of a reset in relations. Ooh, and they put reset in quotations. So there's about to be a reset, okay, in relations concerning the EU, all right, and the whore, the beast and the whore. There's about to be a reset in relations starting next Monday. They're about to, kind of pretty much reevaluate, okay, how they where each side stands, man. You see, and we already know, according to prophecy, man. We have a more sure word of prophecy, man. All right. So I think that was it on that article. Let me see. All right. So going back to number 7, it says number 7, diplomatic and political strains. Tariffs constrain relationships between countries, making international cooperation on other important issues like security, environmental policies, or health crises more difficult. It says bottom line. While tariffs can sometimes protect domestic industries in the short term, they often backfire by increasing costs, reducing competitiveness, and slowing down economic growth. So Trump knows exactly what he's doing. See, but since it's Trump doing it and not Biden, which really is not Trump, it's just the elites, okay, doing it through Trump, through their puppet. But since the puppet Trump is doing it and not Biden, ain't nobody saying nothing as of yet. Not until their comforts are being fucked with, man. Not until that pack of, that 6-pack of Corona goes up to $30 a pack. You see, that's when they're going to start, you don't mess with these Edomites and their beer, man. You don't mess with their beer or they pork. That's when it's going to start on their football and their hot dogs. You see? That's when it's going to really start to hit home. And you're going to start to see a lot more pissed off, okay, everyday Edomites. You see, every hand of the laborer shall be upon him, man. And you're going to get that 2nd Ezra 15th chapter. Okay, how you're going to have neighbors, okay, coming up in your shit, man. All right, spoiling you. Taking away, your goods. That's 2nd Ezra 15th chapter. As Elder Apostle Hart says all the time, we're in the times of 2nd Ezra 15 and 2nd Ezra 16. All right, those are some chapters we should read often, every week. Because we see it coming. All right, this is how we fortify our minds and prepare our minds for the times that we're in and also coming into. So it says, bottom line, while tariffs can sometimes protect domestic industries in the short term, they often backfire by increasing costs, reducing competitiveness, and slowing down economic growth. In many cases, they end up hurting the very consumers and businesses they were meant to protect. See? And Trump knows that. And he doesn't give a damn about, okay, you Babylonians, you MAGA supporters, and y'all gonna feel so betrayed. See, but we told you so. And you got these coons like Anton Daniels. I'm glad Trump in office. You see, now we say that, okay, like our apostles, you know, like Elder Apostle Hart made a video the other day. Hey, the Lord, you know, put Trump in office, and he's glad about it. See, we share that sentiment. Why? Because he's pushing forth prophecy. You see, but these niggas out here in the world like Anton Daniels, I'm glad Trump in office. See, they're glad because they want America to be healed. You see, but you're gonna be what is it? Isaiah the 31st chapter. It says, for Egypt shall help in vain. Okay, and the covering of Egypt shall return to be your shame, man. See, so all you 2/3 wicked ass niggas, man, y'all about to be greatly shamed, and all you Edomites too, man. So all y'all about to lose. The victory is only written for the elect. 1 John 4:4. Let's in and out with that. Victory is only for the elect, nobody else, man. All right. Let's see. Give me 1 second while my hotspot just disconnected, so I got pulled up on I'll get it here. First John 4:4 in the NLT says, but you belong to the Most High, my dear children. All right, or sons in the Hebrew. All right, bond. All right, that's who belongs to YAHAWASHI, those first fruit spirits, man. All right, and the stamp of ownership, okay, to signify that, okay, we belong unto YAHAWASHI is by him giving us the Holy Spirit. All right, the earnest of the Spirit, man. It says you have already won a victory over those people, man. See, so the victory is only written for the elect. Everybody else are losers, and you can see it on these people's faces, man. You walk outside, you just see these people. They just like they got a big ass L on their fucking forehead, man. They're losing. Their jobs are being taken away. Okay, their families being split up because of political differences. Oh, look at during the time of the elections, man. People lost friendships. You know, decade-long friendships because of who you voted for. Like, people been divided because of the jet. So these people are losing, man. It says, you belong to the Most High, my dear children. You have already won a victory over those people, because the Spirit who lives in you is greater than the spirit who lives in the world. That's right, man. All right, we don't have the spirit of fear. All right, so we're in the spirit to continue to put curses upon this place. And ask YAHAWASHI don't take his spirit away from us, man. All right, so we can endure, all right, these said evils, and Lord willing, make it on the other side. So, hey, but that's the point. Hey, the water for the precepts out here, I would grab them, but like I said, my hotspot messed up. So yeah, hey, until next time, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahawah, Ba'ashem, Yahawashi, Ba'ashem, Hakodash. I want to give double honors to my beloved apostle, and it was a great millstone, Waffle Babal, Shalom, and the water for the precepts.